Hello students, in today's lesson let us understand the variety, selection, storage, availability, cost of purchase, nutritional aspects and use of vegetables and fruits. So let us define what are fruits and vegetables. Basically, vegetables and fruits are essential storage sites where plants store their reserve supplies of nutrients either for themselves or for their progeny. So, fruits and vegetables constitute a big part of staple diet in almost every household. Traditionally, most people categorize vegetables as foods that are eaten as part of meal's main course and fruits as foods that are eaten for dessert or as a snack. Both fruits and vegetables are very high in nutrition as they contain many vitamins and are low in fats and calories. Hence, they are considered as protective foods. Since there have been advances in water management and irrigation as well, various hybridization techniques, number of vegetables and fruits have flooded in the markets every season. Let us understand specific notes about vegetables. Vegetables are the plants or parts of plants that are served either cooked or raw as part of a meal. Vegetables supply nutrients besides providing variety to the diet. They make the food attractive by their color, texture and flavor. They are rich in minerals and vitamins. Nutritionally, vegetables are classified as green leafy vegetables, roots and tubers and other vegetables based on the nutrients they supply. And also another classification based on the variety of parts of plants consumed, they are classified as roots, which include carrots, beetroot, turnip, etc. Tubers include potatoes, sweet potatoes. Under bulbs, onion, garlic, leeks. Under leaves category, we have cabbage, lettuce, spinach, and the flowers of plants consumed include cauliflower, broccoli, plantain flower, and the fruits are tomatoes, brinjal, lady's finger, capsicum. The legumes, which include pods and seeds, they are peas, beans, Bengal gram tender, red gram tender, and the stem category includes plantain stem, ginger, amaranth stem, seed sprouts which include green gram, Bengal gram, soya bean, and the stalks of the plants likewise asparagus, fennel, anise, bamboo shoot, sea vegetables likewise sea beet, sea grape, kombu, and fungi, mushrooms. Also under algal category it is spirulina. So this is a classification based on the parts of plant consumed. Besides supplying multiple nutrients and adding variety to the diet, these vegetables make the food attractive by their distinct colors, textures and flavors. Let us understand what are fruits. Fruits are the parts of plants that are produced from flowers. They are ripened ovaries of a plant together with adjacent tissues. Unlike vegetables, fruits are fleshy, pulpy and juicy in character and are usually sweet with fragrant aromatic flavor. There is a huge variety of fruits and they differ based upon their structure. As we see in the market, based on the shape, type of seed and the natural habitat, we have many kinds of and varieties of fruits. The most common classification of fruits include berries, and the examples of which include strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. Most of you might be consuming the strawberries. Citrus fruits, the second category of fruits, wherein we have sweet orange, lime, grapefruits, and under drupes category we have apricots, cherries, plums, and as grapes we consume green grapes, black grapes, seedless grapes, Next category of classification includes melons. Most of you are familiar with muskmelon as well as watermelons, which are available in the market. Pomes is another category of the classification, which includes apples, pears, and the tropical and subtropical fruits, which includes banana, mango, guava, amla. All these are available in India. So additionally, a variety of fruits is more likely to yield wider intake of nutrients. Now, how to select the fruits and vegetables? To make sure that your fruits and vegetables are safe to eat, it is important to know how to select good quality produce. So let us understand what are the points to be considered in selecting good produce. When buying fresh fruits and vegetables, one has to choose that they have good shape, texture, color and fresh smell. Fruit should feel heavy for its size. High quality fresh vegetables are young, crisp and brightly colored. And once we purchase whether fruits or vegetables, the produce should be consumed within few days. This will cut down on the amount wasted because of spoilage, as they are highly perishable because of their water content. Do not buy fresh produce that is moldy, bruised or injured, which shows, or either the produce which shows signs of insect damage. Once we procure the vegetables or fruits, handle the produce gently to avoid bruising and any other damage, because these bruises and cuts may allow the pathogens to enter a fruit or vegetable and cause the spoilage quickly. Also, when buying pre-cut or pre-packaged foods, likewise any cut vegetables or fruits, make sure that they are refrigerated or surrounded by ice at the grocery store. Avoid damaged items and open or torn packages. One has to be sure to check the use by dates on packages on pre-cut fruits and vegetables. Also, choose the fresh items and eat them by the use by date. Some of the examples of desirable characteristics of vegetables which we often find in the market would be, once we get to the market, we have to check for in case if beans are purchased, they should be tender, fresh, crisp and velvety to touch. Cabbages should be fresh and the leaf should be compact. There should not be any insect holes or any withered leaves. Carrots should be firm, fresh, yellow or orange in color. Cauliflower should be compact and it should have fine heads, tender green leaves. Usually we have to avoid yellow colored heads because it indicates over maturity. And we also have to be cautious while purchasing brinjal. The important desirable characteristics of brinjal should be, it should be firm, bright, uniform dark, rich purple or green color. It should not have any insect holes. Lady's finger, it should be young, tender, fresh and it should not be hard while cutting. Also, greens while being purchased, we have to ensure that they are fresh, crisp and dark bright green in color. Usually greens would be damaged because of high respiratory rate. So, they may be having withered leaves and then soft portions of leaves may also be hardened. Tomatoes when being purchased should be bright red in color, firm, should have plump body with uniform red color. So, after purchasing, how to store fruits and vegetables? Fruits and vegetables, as we all know, are usually consumed fresh as they are a perishable commodity. They retain their top quality only for a few days. Hence, preservation is an important factor for storage of vegetables and fruits. For example, if all green vegetables, as we all know, they have high water content, are best when fresh. But if they are allowed to stand long after gathering, they become wilted and tough due to loss of moisture. This also impairs the flavor because of the enzyme action and the conversion of sugars into starches. Even fruits are subjected to mold formation and dehydration. The reason for the short storage life of fruits and vegetables is they continue to respire rapidly even after harvesting because they are biologically active cells. Therefore, proper storage conditions and methods are must for prolonging the shelf life. Usually it is low temperatures and controlled atmosphere help us to preserve them better. So, it should be the refrigerated temperature or refrigerated storage at domestic level, as lower temperatures retard metabolism and the rate of respiration. Usually every 18 degrees Fahrenheit decrease the temperature and the rate of reaction is almost halved. So, if the fruits are stored at 32 to 34 degrees Fahrenheit, which is otherwise 0 to 1 degrees Celsius, the storage of life of these fruits and vegetables may be prolonged, as not only the respiration is decreased, but also the growth of many spoilage microorganisms is also retarded. Next we have controlled relative humidity, which is used in large scale preservation. So, here a relative humidity in the range of 85 to 90% is maintained, which promotes the retention of water in the fruit cells. The next category of preservation includes cold storage, wherein the temperature below 40 degrees Fahrenheit is maintained, which can enhance the storage of fruits and vegetables. And here we have certain exceptions, likewise melons, cucumber, eggplant, nothing but your brinjal, sweet potato, okra, tomatoes. These are usually stored at higher temperatures. And also we have tropical fruits like banana and pineapple, which should not be refrigerated. Prior to placing into the cold storage, the field heat should be removed by placing the vegetables or fruits in a pre-cooling room with a temperature higher than that of the optimum temperature, and then it has to be taken into the cold storage. The other category of preservation includes modified atmospheric packaging, which involves extending the shelf life of the perishable and semi-perishable food products by altering the relative proportions of atmospheric gases which surround the food. In the sense, if they are packed, the permeability of the package is adjusted to match the respiration of the fruit or vegetable, so that the carbon dioxide and oxygen inside is minimally maintained. As you all know, it is important to maintain both the gases in proper proportion. Here the oxygen content should be lower than that is present in the external air, and the carbon dioxide should be higher. Such mixture reduces the rate of respiration and inhibits synthesis and retards microbial growth. And the other factors that extend the storage life, which we have to know, would be harvesting at optimum maturity. We have to ensure that there would be only minimum injuries, use proper sanitation procedures, provide optimum storage conditions with regard to temperature, humidity, area and atmosphere of storage. These will enable to extend the storage life. Students, we also understand the common guidelines regarding storage of fruits and vegetables. As we have discussed, tropical vegetables like brinjal, cucumber, gourds, okra, etc., along with the variety of greens should be stored at a temperature between 8 degrees and 12 degrees centigrade, as they are susceptible to chilling injury. They should not be stored less than 8 degrees centigrade, and at this temperature the rate of metabolism is still considerably high, which may reduce both quality and storage life. Therefore, refrigerated storage may be supplemented with modified atmospheric packaging, because this does not suit the tropical vegetable storage. Also, tomatoes deteriorate because of excessive chilling and refrigeration as well. So, it is best to store them at cool temperatures not less than 13 degrees centigrade. Storage of fruits and vegetables has to be done separately. because as we all know, fruits has the capacity to produce ethylene. So, this ethylene products may also have adverse effects onto the vegetable category. Simple cost effective devices like use fresh hold, use perforated packages to maintain desired oxygen and carbon dioxide levels in the refrigerator. Also, one has to ensure that optimum storage temperature and proportion of gases inside the pack vary with the vegetable. It is not same with all the vegetables or fruits that they require the same amount of temperatures for preservation. So, appropriate temperatures has to be taken care, and fruits like banana cannot be stored at lower temperature because of color change in the skin. Next, let us understand the cost of purchase. As we all know, cost per serving of vegetable or fruit is usually influenced at home availability. The costing of vegetables is a result of mixed factors which affects the purchasing power of the consumer. Let us understand what are the points which aid for the costing of purchase. Prices are lowest in the markets where we have abundant supply of vegetables or fruits. As we all know, stocking of potatoes and onions during the season is done, and when the season is out, the demand will raise, the foods are also brought out to sell into the market. So, this will have higher costing of these vegetables. Also, the second criteria is lack of availability or the scarcity, which may be due to environmental conditions, likewise lowest rainfall or inappropriate harvest. All these may hinder the availability of vegetables or fruits. We also have transportation, which plays a major role in the price of almost everything. As we all know, vegetables as well as other grains are affected. They need to be transported from place to place, and as the fuel prices go high, this also will have an adverse impact on the prices of vegetables or fruits. Also, there are other indicators, likewise increased price of seeds, fertilizers, labor charges, pesticides, etc. things also increase the input cost, which may also have an impact on the cost of the vegetables, thereby that will also have adverse effect on the cost of purchase by the consumer. There are also too many mediators. As every mediator adds his profit onto the original cost, the end price may also go too high than the real price, which will also has proven to be one of the factors on the cost of purchase of the vegetables or fruits by the consumer. In the next category, let us look into the availability of fruits and vegetables. Our country's diverse climate ensures availability of varieties of fresh fruits and vegetables. India ranks second in fruits and vegetable production in the world after China. It is the largest producer of ginger and okra amongst the vegetables and ranks second in the production of potatoes, onions, cauliflower, brinjal, etc. Amongst the fruits, the country ranks first in the production of bananas, papayas and mangoes. The vast production base offers India tremendous opportunities for export. We have most of the vegetables available in the local market because of our capacity to raise almost all the vegetables, as agriculture is our backbone. Rapid transportation and methods of processing and storage, likewise canning and freezing, also have largely eliminated the regional and seasonal factors in availability. Sources of supply vary with the season. The development of vegetable crop in different locations has also diversified supply. Similarly, with regard to fruits, modern methods of transport and refrigeration make it possible to have fresh fruit practically available all round the year. As a consequence, consumption of citrus fruits has increased considerably over the past century. So, students, let us deal with the nutritional aspects of fruits and vegetables. Fruits can be called as Moderately energy giving foods. They contain high range of water, which usually ranges from 80 to 90%. They have very small amount of protein and are usually less in fat. Very few exceptions likewise, avocados, which also are called butterfruit, and olives. These usually contain 15% of healthy fat. And when we have to understand the carbohydrates present in the fruits, they are usually polysaccharides, likewise cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin substances. Usually these form the bulk of the diet. Ripe fruits contain no starches, and the main sugars are fructose and glucose, which are often present in equal proportions. Some organic acids like malic acid, citric acid, especially tartaric acid, are prominent constants of fruits like grapes. Coming to vitamins, most of the fruits are valuable sources of ascorbic acid. Citrus fruits are the excellent sources. Usually 100 grams of organic juice would meet the recommended dietary allowance of ascorbic acid, which is usually 50 milligrams per day for any adult. Similarly, strawberries, melons, and tropical fruits like guava are also good sources of ascorbic acid. All yellow and orange colored fruits contain carotenoids, which are the precursors of vitamin A. Also, low B vitamin levels are found in fruits, and considering the minerals, they are not particularly high in fruits, but fruits are rich sources of iron, calcium, and sulfur. Phosphorus is also found in many fresh fruits. Besides these nutrients, fruits also contain various pigments, which is responsible for imparting hue of colors. The yellow and orange carotenoids, red, purple, and blue anthocyanins predominate in fruits. In the next category, vegetables are also fairly low sources of energy value. They generally provide around 10 kilocalories to 50 kilocalories of energy per 100 grams. So, their nutritional advantage is that they offer high concentration of micronutrients and low in calories and fats. Moisture content of vegetables is also around 75 to 95%. The crispness of green leafy vegetables depends on the water content of the cells. The protein value of vegetables is very low except in legumes, and the carbohydrates present in vegetables are cellulose, starch, and sugars. Vegetables also contain non-volatile acids such as citric acid, oxalic acid, and malic acid. These impart flavor to the vegetables. The strongest flavor is due to the presence of sulfur containing volatile compounds, which are often seen in onions, and just like fruits, vegetables also contain certain pigments. Likewise, chlorophyll, which is present in all green vegetables, and yellow and orange color is due to the presence of carotenoids. Cellulose with hemicellulose and pentosan form structural material of the vegetables, and the pectin substances form cementing material. All these add up bulk to the diet, and a high percentage of starch present in vegetables like potatoes and tapioca are rich in carbohydrates. And let us just go around, have a look into the classes of vegetables and the various nutrients present in those category of vegetables. Under the class of vegetables, roots, bulbs, and tubers, we have potatoes, radish, beetroot, which have starch, dietary fiber, beta carotene, vitamin C, thiamine, and minerals like sulfur, iron, and potassium. Under the class of leaves, which include spinach, cabbage, and lettuce, they contribute dietary fiber, vitamins like A, C, riboflavin, vitamin K, folic acid, and the minerals like iron and calcium. The class of flowers, which includes cauliflower and broccoli, contribute dietary fiber, iron, phosphorus, vitamin A, C, and riboflavin. Knowing this nutritional value, let us understand what is the use of fruits and vegetables? Fruits and vegetables are universally used in all recipes. Vegetables are used in curries, they are eaten as salads and also used in sambar, used as garnishing agents. Likewise, coriander leaves would be an example. Vegetables are used as stuffing agents in parathas and samosas, used as thickening agents in various gravies and soups. They are used in chutneys and pickles, also as part of recipes like pulao and also in combination with non-vegetarian dishes as well. Now the fruits on the other hand have a major role to play in desserts. They are the part of preserved products like jams, jellies and marmalades. Extensively, fruits are used in puddings, making in pies and jellies, and other products like fruit butters, conserves, preserves are also the products of fruit storage. So to summarize the entire topic, fresh fruits and vegetables provide vitamins, minerals and fiber to help keep your body healthy. Vast variety of vegetables and fruits are grown and harvested all round the year. Relatively less expensive dark green leafy vegetables which contribute to vitamin A, C, calcium, iron and fiber content. We also have yellow and orange fruits and vegetables which comprise carrots, mango, papaya, and if the fruit is not peeled before eating, it will contribute to the fiber content of the diet. Roots and tubers like potato, onion, sweet potato and other vegetables are used in wide variety of dishes in the Indian dietaries. Most of them are fair source of several nutrients. The roots and tubers are rich in carbohydrates and they may high energy. As we all know, many children and adults do not consume vitamin C, which is not because of either cost or availability, but they are often unaware of its nutritive value and sources. Students, with this we have understood the various important nutritional aspects as well as the use of fruits and vegetables. So let us meet with a new topic in the next session. Thank you.